So welcome everyone to this first physical talk on health and nutrition that we're doing at the Farmers Market from the time that we launched in October 2021. We did a whole lot of online talks because the idea was that we spread awareness and we share knowledge that all these amazing people who are connected with Lucknow Farmers Market and our whole ideology to actually conserve and preserve our environment and be more eco-friendly and sustainable practices. So I'm so delighted today to have these amazing women here with me today talking about health and nutrition. So we have Shruti Shandilia, who is the brains also behind this today. I'm so lucky to have her here with us. She's an organic farmer. Tirva Farms is her baby that she started with her husband. Luna Jaiswal, who we all know in Lucknow, a well-known dietitian and nutritionist, and Neeta Behrani, who we are fortunate to be associated with since we started Lucknow Farmers Market, and is a real life, she really walks the talk because she is actually showing how with diet and lifestyle change you can live a fully functional life with a chronic disease. So the idea that we have and which we want to share with you today is that, we only have one body to live in. So if we don't take care of it, there's nobody else who can help you. Not a doctor, not a hospital, not anybody else. So you have to think actually before you put anything into your mouth, whether it's the right thing that you're eating. And if we eat the right things, our life expectancy, our general well-being is something that will really drastically be affected. So it's the healthy outside which starts from the inside, which we're talking about today. I'm Jyotsna Kaur Habibullah, and I started Lucknow Farmers Market with this idea in mind that how we can, each of us can actually make a difference by living a more eco-friendly life, connecting with people across the country, and giving people the opportunity to use and eat, and every product that we use should be natural and organic, especially using our traditional products. And then today, of course, we have here with us Shruti Shandilia, the co-founder of Tirva Farms. She has been instrumental in transitioning her farm from conventional farming to applying the principles of organic farming and setting up her brand, Tirva Farms. She's a front runner in the space of biodiversity and sustainable practices. She's been also awarded as the outstanding woman in entrepreneur in agriculture by the FICCI Women's Wing FICCI Flow here in UP. And of course we have, thank you so much Shruti for being here. And we have Luna Jaiswal today, nutritionist, the founder of Add Life by Luna Jaiswal, which is a nutrition counseling center that improves your health through nutrition therapy, with over 16 years of experience in weight management, diet for special needs like PCOS, diabetes, pre and post pregnancy. And the belief that they have is that health is wealth, and they focus on solving the root cause of the issue and helping people achieve a healthier and a more sustainable lifestyle. Thank you so much, Luna, for being here. And of course, Neeta. Neeta is the one who's going to tie this whole talk together, because she'll show you how actually, each of us will also talk about our experiences, but Neeta actually shows you why you have to do what we all are going to talk about. So Luna, tell me, let's start by talking about, how does a dietitian, what is the role that a dietitian plays? Because nutrition isn't a one-size-fits-all kind of solution. Can you tell us what's the role you play in people's journey to health and nutrition?
See, rightly said that one size does not fit all, because everyone's needs or wants are different. How does a dietitian come in play? That, see, everyone should have a common sense towards eating. I don't know day after how hungry I would be. So how can a dietitian know about you? So I will help you, develop that common sense, like how basically the root thing, as Ayurveda says, is how you digest your food. So that awareness towards your own body, that common sense, and in a way you can say gut feeling, A good dietitian will always help you build a very good relationship with your body.
And so, are all fats bad? I mean, how do you explain to people about which fats they should eat and not eat?
Fats are not at all bad. There is something called balance. Fat bhi chahiye, carbohydrate bhi chahiye, protein bhi chahiye. Well, everything is not carbohydrate, protein or fat. If you say mango, तो आप उसको ऐसे डिवाइड नहीं कर सकते ना कि वो कार्बोहाइड्रेट है, फैट है. मैंगो इज मैंगो एंड इट इज टू बी ईटन. वेदर इट्स अ पेस्ट्री, इट इज टू बी ईटन. सो गुड फैट्स आर गुड. सो व्हाट इज गुड फैट? यू कैन से ऐसा फैट जो कई बार जल गया हो, और ऐसा फैट जो हम ट्रेडिशनली पहले नहीं खाते थे और जो बहुत डिस्टेंस से चल कर आपके पास आया हो, इज नॉट गुड. When we talk about fat, we look at the ratio of omega-3 and omega-6, because omega-3 is a very good fat and omega-6 is good, but it is inflammatory. And these are essential. When I say essential, मतलब body नहीं बनाती, ऊपर से देना पड़ता है. So इनका ratio अच्छा होना चाहिए. If the ratio of omega-3 and omega-6 is not good, then the same fat would create inflammation in your body. So that inflammation is root cause for many problems. So the next best thing you see is the smoking point. घी का smoking point ज़्यादा है. सरसों का तेल, सरसों के तेल का भी अच्छा है, आप उस पे तलिए. ऑलिव ऑयल में आप इंडियन खाना कैसे बना सकते हैं? Can anybody explain? Because the smoking point is low, that doesn't mean कि एकदम से आप उसको, of course Mediterranean cooking sauteing में चलता है. So, and the third thing what we see is the oxidation of the oil. So इन तीनों criteria को अगर हम देखते हैं तो घी, सरसों का तेल and extra virgin olive oil comes up to best for your body. So if you use this, it is very good for your body. What are bad fats? Bad fats वो हैं जो आप बार बार एक जलाते हैं, जो refined हैं, processed हैं, वनस्पति जो liquid oils को hydrogenation के through वनस्पति बना देते हैं. You know, those hydrogenated oils are extremely bad. वो तो बिल्कुल ban हो जाने चाहिए. But yes, the refined oil should be put in use very, very less, very less. What you can, so in a nutshell, what you can use is जो आपके region में होता है. So in India we have ghee, mostly we have सरसों का तेल, and then the third thing जो कि थोड़ा थोड़ा use करना चाहिए, that is cold pressed any regional oil, चाहे वो तिल हो, चाहे groundnut हो, चाहे flaxseed हो, you know, बदल बदल कर. So mainly अगर आप सरसों तेल, और if it is your regional, हमारे region में सरसों का तेल है, but south में तो वो coconut oil है ना. So your regional oil along with ghee is very good to go and you are safe. आराम से आप use कर सकते हैं.
और ये सारे oils direct farmers से आज we have them right here from you. So don't leave without picking them up, because these are the oils to eat. Shruti is going to talk about more when you grow them. Shall we just go to that quickly since we're talking about that?
I would just like to say something about it. जो घी हम बिलो के बनाते हैं, I hope you know what is बिलोना method घी, जिसको पहले बिलो के बनाते थे. So the ghee traditionally is always made with dahi, and then you take out that dahi का thick fat and उसको आप बिलो कर बनाते हैं. That is therapeutic. वो आप लीजिए, आपको कैंसर, let's say cancer and cholesterol, diabetes नहीं होगा. So A2 cow's ghee is the next best choice. So I think Shruti would like to talk about that.
Yes. So as an organic farmer, I think Shruti will give us a little bit of insight on this.
So traditionally we used to grow mustard seeds and we used to do our own oil processing for that. But when I moved to Lucknow, I stopped. I didn't want to eat that. I told my mother-in-law that till it's not organically produced, I will not eat it. And they used to find it very strange. So we transitioned that farm from conventional farming practices to organic farming practices. And we tried to build the health of the soil, and we tried to create the biodiversity which is in the soil, which many of us don't know. And I'll talk about it in detail when I talk about the climate issues. So now, though that seed, we don't put it through a machine which has heat. Through heat when the oil is processed, it's really bad because, your 60% nutrients, they die in that process. So what we do is we do cold press. We do it through a machine only, but we don't use heat. And that oil, the production is less. I'm not going to deny that. And that's the reason why it's a little expensive than the one you get in the market. We don't use any chemical smell, to enhance the oil. It is absolutely pure, and the benefits are several, as were mentioned right now. So I would encourage you all, whenever you buy any oil, if it's a mustard oil or a sesame oil or a coconut oil, it has to be cold press oil.
एक लेमैन टर्म में कच्ची घानी. So कच्ची घानी you will relate more. बचपन में आपने सुना होगा कोल्हू processed या कच्ची घानी का तेल.
So here, just oils we can talk about for, I think, an hour. So, but let's talk then about the difference between processed and unprocessed foods, and why one should choose one over the other, and the benefits and bad effects.
See, processed food जैसा आपने बताया refined oil, और natural है कच्ची घानी जो cold pressed.
Regional food, you're supporting the economy also. So not only you are supporting the economy of your region, you are saying that I support nutrition, I support the environment, I support, the whole ecosystem we are part of.
So believe me, if you, जैसे अभी आम, तो आप अभी सफ़ेदा और चौसा और दशहरी खाएंगे तो वो इस वक्त का तो है ही नहीं ना. You are bound to have problems because वो आम ही नहीं है, it's chemical. You can eat रत्नागिरी, you can eat गुजरात का केसर blah blah जो इस समय आ रहे हैं, of course थोड़े distance से आ रहे हैं, still you can. Now believe me, if you eat regional things, you will have to take less multivitamins. Why? Because they are gut friendly and they have much more minerals, polyphenols, flavonoids, जो बोल लीजिए, antioxidants, सब उसमें मिल जाएगा. इस वक्त आप लखनऊ में जब दशहरी आता, आप दशहरी खाइए, you will not need a multivitamin pill. This is what I want to say.
Good evening, everyone. I'm listening to all these wonderful women, and I'm sure you are also getting a lot of information and maybe getting inspiration as well to go earth friendly. My journey into health started about 8 years ago. Though I was diagnosed with a chronic illness called multiple sclerosis in 2001. And I went the normal route like everybody else, went to allopathy and did a lot of drug therapy and took antibiotics and steroids for years, went to homeopathy, Ayurveda, and did a lot of stuff. And then I realized that if I changed my lifestyle and if I changed my food habits, that had a bigger impact on my well-being than doing any of the drugs. And slowly I moved to a point where my food habits are very, very different, and they're a testament to what I do today. I still walk, live a productive life. I'm very independent. I don't have to look up to someone to take me here and there. And I drive, I work a full-time.
नहीं हो रहा चाहिए अगर आपकी बॉडी को ज़रूरत नहीं है तो. पाए का सूप, bone broth is excellent. Why should I leave when my gut has those microbiomes which degrades meat? Why should I leave it? Listen to your body. If not, consult someone who can help you identify. इसके लिए कोई टेस्ट नहीं करना होता. Your body के triggers will tell you that you are sensitive. Eliminate करके आप खुद देख लीजिए.
And isn't it true that eating locally grown things which are they boost your immunity, right? If you think that the best thing for you for your immunity is to go vegan, and you're eating things like avocados which may be flown in from another country. Look at the carbon footprint, though now avocados are being grown here. So what's the role? And of course in India we have less GMO grown seeds and wheat and dals and other products than they have abroad, which is why gluten sensitivity, what Luna's talking about, nut and gluten sensitivity is much less here. But then as we're going towards all these GMO crops and seeds, it is going to include here. So as a farmer, can Shruti shed some light on this, and then Neeta talk about how this after all you need to eat certain things which are wonder foods, but how do you pick the right foods to eat?
So regional and seasonal, this is extremely important, and there are various reasons for this. One is when there are long distances, the product travels, so they are plucked or harvested when they're not ripened naturally. And at a later stage you ripen them, so they're not only do they not have nutrients, but they are also injected chemically to ripen them. So you're eating something which has no nutrients, and B, something which is infused with chemicals. So that's really bad. Second thing is that we need to support our farmers also, by eating products which they work so hard. Instead of going to a supermarket and just picking something which is shiny, pretty, lovely looking, but has flown from somewhere else, a significant amount of the money you pay for that product, it actually goes to the global company. Whereas buying regional food, you're supporting the economy also. So not only you are supporting the economy of your region, you are saying that I support nutrition, I support the environment, I support, the whole ecosystem we are part of.
They're a testament to what I do today. I still walk, live a productive life. I'm very independent. I don't have to look up to someone to take me here and there. And, I drive, I work a full-time job. So all of that, and I think all of that comes from the fact that I manage my lifestyle well. This journey started in coming from Lucknow. I was raised and born here, though I moved to the NCR about 22 years ago. But being in Lucknow, I was doing everything like eating all the kebabs and biryanis all the time. And then in 2014, I decided to go vegan. And believe you me, that does have a big impact. If you don't torture anybody else and bring that emotional upheaval to your own body, it helps. That was a big one. Then moving from that to going organic, eating everything which was not chemically tortured. I mean, the food plants also, when we give them so many insecticides, herbicides, chemical drugs, they also feel tortured, if for the lack of a better word.